I'm Esme. How's everyone? Last week was crazy. I know it's. Why is it whenever someone says, "God told me," and then whatever the rest of the sentence is, half of the time that prompts them to be 5150, and the other half of the time they're elected to government office. I don't get it. It's like I think either every time you say God told me, you get elected, or every time someone says God told me, you get 5150. I don't think there should be this, because God told me to, become a tax attorney, which is what Michelle Bachman says. I mean, God's like micromanaging. He's like, study the codes, this and here, and it's like ridiculous. For her, it's like, God is like, career Santa. It's like, that's a job that's gonna always, she's never gonna be out of work. But, and the fact that she and her husband, they started this Pray Away the Gay, organization. Apparently all the prayer that they're doing is not doing anything for her husband, who is flaming. None of you have ever seen Marcus Bachman. He's like, whoa! Like, he's the most... And have you ever noticed that, I'm on a God. Anyway, I'm not saying he doesn't exist. I'm saying if he does, he's a douchebag. He's an a-hole, okay? Look, didn't strike me down. Struck me down with this bad outfit, yes, but this outfit, can't blame God on the outfit. But it's laundry day, I say. So what I was noticing recently is how whenever, homeless people, whenever they come up to me, they don't realize that I'm, a freaking militant atheist and, wishing me, God blessing me and saying, oh, God be with you and all this other garbage. Does not, I'm oh, no, oh, we're going to freaking God me. I don't. I'll still give them the money. But, because God might be watching. And, I just think it's, so bizarre how they think that, that's going to have any impact, that's going to have much weight with people. That they're like, oh, God bless you for your dollar. Because if they had the power to bless, to take God's power and, bless other people, why not just, But I don't know. I don't get it. See, I think that the evidence that I think is the most convincing that there isn't at least not a nice God, like a cool God, a God that's loving and all that garbage, is because chocolate is deadly to dogs. It's just mean. It's just mean. How could they? Chocolate is delicious and it's aromatic and little dogs love it, and they don't know that it's lethal. It's mean. I don't know, stuff like that. I don't mean that. We have hot too, but well, I guess that's been my time. I have my throat, but thanks, you guys.
Feedback. Any comments?
What's 5150? Yeah.
Oh, and
Up and down.
I'm not that cool. Come on.
Keep both of those lines in the thing. What you just said.
Oh.
I'm not speaking from personal experience, but I'm not that good at it. And you were charming.
As opposed
Slightly scary. As opposed to slightly scary.
Wow.
Yeah.
Scary?
Yeah. I like thinking it's scary rather than
But I am scary. No, I
but you were totally charming today. You know. Yeah.
I like the jokes with the dog and the chocolate. I think you should bring them forward. You can say something like, God made this cute little puppy and here's the chocolate that kills him or something along those lines.
Thank you so much.
I think you have really good ideas. There was a lot of hemming and hawing going on that really detracted from the performance. Obviously, some credits and thank you. I think you have some really good ideas. I really like the one about God as a relational counselor that you brought up in relation to Michelle Bachman. That's really clever. I think there's something for you to work on there. And the dog and chocolate thing, obviously, was the biggest winner as an example of God's efforts. We're just not planning ahead. So that's what I like.
And it was very considerate of other points of view. You were saying, I feel this way about God, and if there is a God, then it's this. You know, it was exploring it rather than assuming that everybody was exactly.
Oh yeah, I know hardly anyone does.
I know, but you expressed it very well.
Okay, thank you.
Time it up for news.